everyone, it's Dr. Chelle here, also known as Dr. Test Prep, and we are looking at Unit 2, Lesson 2, Linear Equation Word Problems, the harder examples. So if you're in Khan Academy and you had orange on Unit 2, Lesson 2, this is the video to watch. Remember that not every question needs the Desmos calculator. I'll show you when it does, and we'll move on from there. Okay, let's look at number 4. The perimeter, if you have my book, I'm on page 23. All right, the perimeter of a rectangle is 40 centimeters. So I'm going to start off by drawing myself a rectangle. I'm going to put P equals 40. It's not drawn to scale, it's just a sketch. It says the length is 2x plus 3. So I'm going to just make the length the longer one, but it doesn't matter because we know for perimeter we add all the sides. The width is x minus 1. And it wants to know the value of x. So there's a couple ways to do this. You could add all sides. You could do 2 times one side plus 2 times the other side. I'm just going to add all the sides. Let's go over to Desmos. So I'm going to start with my 2x plus 3. We know we have 2 of those, so I'm going to type 2x plus 3 again. Then I've got x minus 1, and I've got 2x minus 1 side, so I'll type that in again. And what does it equal? 40. There it is. My problem is done. X equals 6. Now, in the Unit 6, they might make it harder where you have to take the 6 and plug it in and justify what the sides are. But for our purposes, this is the answer. X equals 6. Let's look at the next problem. The product of 3 consecutive odd integers is 315. Product we know means multiply. We have 3 numbers, so I'm going to multiply 3 numbers together. And I know it's going to equal 315. So remember from the other video, I told you consecutive means add 1, but this says consecutive odd. So I'm adding 2. So I've got x plus 2, and then if I add 2 to more to this, altogether I would have x plus 4. So my correct answer is the first one. But can the Desmo calculator help you? Yes, in theory, you could type in each one of these and see if it makes sense. So for example, we know that our target is 315. So I'm going to put y equals 315 because whenever we compare, we really want to have x's and y's. And I notice I can't see 315. I can scroll out, but I'm also going to just go up here and change my y value to 350. And now I can see the line. Okay. All right. And you don't have to do that. You can scroll out, but you'll see me do that a lot. So first I'm going to type in, okay, well, if I've got x plus 2, and x plus 4, notice where they meet. They meet right here at number 5. So I would just multiply those numbers together. I've got x is 5. Actually, you know what? Let's be really sneaky. Let's do the f of x trick. So I'm going to do f of x equals that. And now I just have to type in f of 5. And look what I get, 315. So I know that that's the right answer. Let's do the next one. Let's type in g of x. Let's just take this out and type in number 2, which is 3x squared minus 1. Well, when I do that, f of 5, or I have to see where they match first. They match over here, and they match at a decimal. And I want integers, and integers are whole numbers that are positive and negative. So it can't be letter B because I get a decimal for x. All right, let's type in the next one. I've got x plus 1, and x plus 2. And again, we already know the answer is A, but I'm just showing you how you could check. Notice how I have a decimal again. Because it's a decimal, decimals are not integers. They are oftentimes rational numbers, but not always. But they're not integers. So it can't be letter C because I'm getting a decimal. Let's look at letter D. I use shift and this number 6 to get my cubed, but you can also use this AB button on the keyboard to get the cubed function also. Plus 7x squared plus x minus 315. And we see where they cross. Again, they cross at a decimal. We have to have integers, so it has to be choice A. All right, let's look at number 6. A rental company charges a flat fee of $40. So we just know it's 40 plus, It's not every something. It's a flat fee, so there's no variable with it, plus 25 cents per. Remember, almost every time we see per, we want an X. Not every time, but almost. So what is the equation representing the total cost of C of X? All of them say C of X. It's a fancy way of saying cost of X, depending on the number of miles. What equation represents it? Well, we have our C of X equals 40 plus 25 cents a mile. So this is where they try to trick you, because a couple of times you're going to be like, wait, I think it's the first one, but it's not the second one, because look at what's different. It's literally just one letter. This has the X and this doesn't. So they got the 40 and the 0.25. Don't be fooled. We know it's not that one. This one has 0.25x. Here's 0.25x. Positive 40, because we know if there's no symbol in front of a number, it means positive. Positive 40. So we know the answer is B. This one has it as a minus sign, and this one, the X is with the 40 again. So that's why it's letter B. All right, this is Dr. Chelle with Desmos and the SAT. We just finished page 23, which is Unit 2, Lesson 2. So now head back over to Khan Academy, do those practice problems in Khan, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Tell your friends. Bye, guys.